Hey guys, welcome back to Poseidon, Master of Atlantis, and today we're going to go into a colony. Now notice that there are 4 colonies over here. We've got Ionera, Biminis, Copan and Coelho. Now, you only get to pick 3 of them, and we're going to be picking these 3 over here, because these are just the most simplest ones. This one's got a bit of trouble on it, but we're not going to worry about that too much. The first colony we're going to is Biminis. A small archipelago situated on prime trade routes. It doesn't tell you anything more than that, but this is the city you need to pick to open up additional trade routes with the Oceanids. If you don't pick this one, you just don't get anything more than Sajuuk that you had. So, let's head on to this location.
Well, hello there, my cute little urchin.
Aphrodite purred, blowing you a kiss in greeting.
Don't you think the land around Biminis is beautiful just like me? With all the pretty water and, ooh, the urchins. How I love urchins, with their adorable little spines. They're so tasty too. I simply must have a sanctuary here, and you are just the one to build it for me.
With that, the goddess disappeared. No one can refuse Aphrodite, and as your assistants scouted around for a suitable place to build the sanctuary, they noticed signs that the Oceanids had been here. The Oceanids produce all manner of goods, so perhaps they can be convinced to trade with Atlantis.
Yes, maybe. So, basically the mission is called Water, and Urchins. We're just going to build a sanctuary to Aphrodite, have 2,000 people, fulfill a quest. Not too difficult. I think it's Biminis, I think she said. But I'll just say it's Biminis because it's easier. Let's head to the map. And pause and look at this mini-map. And god, this is an archipelago, isn't it? Literally the only place you can build housing blocks is on this island here. I mean, that is tiny. There's no space anywhere else to put housing. So it's a good thing we've got a lot of money, because you're not going to make much here. Just a bit of wine and urchins is all we can get. So let's see, we're here, Biminis, trading with all these cities. So we're probably going to need to import olive oil from trade cities. So I think, do we have orichalc here? No, we've got timber, so I can cut down trees. We can make wine. Who buys wine here? I can sell wood to Menisis. They sell orichalc, which I don't have any use for. And Fear buys wheat. Useless. Actually, can I import bronze from anywhere? No. Okay, so I can sell wine, but it's useless. I can sell wood to Autoch as well. They sell marble, which I'm going to need for the sanctuary. I'll need to import some sculpture from Menisis as well. I had to get fleece from Diaprea. Olive oil from Atlantis. No one else buys anything of importance. Just a little bit of wood is all we can sell. Okay. So in the way I'm going to play this map is going to have the 2 housing blocks crammed in this part of the map. This is the widest bit. So just put the 2 housing blocks somewhere in this mess. You're going to destroy lots of these trees to get at it, but there's plenty of trees over here. Everywhere else I can put trade posts, I'm just going to put down trade posts. So there, and there are probably pretty much the only places to put them. Maybe there. So there's 4 around this spot here. We're going to need a trade post up here for something as well. Plenty of urchins. So this straight over here and all of this is a great place to put urchins. So normally what I would say is have your urchin industry, your food industry near your thing. This time we're going to have it way over here. We're going to have a getting granary to bring it closer. Right, sorry about that cut there. The game minimized randomly. So here you have the open space. So normally I would say put this the urchins industry around near your housing. It's better to put it over here and have a getting granary. We could have like a connecting thing over here. Let's see. Yeah, you can have a bridge that length is ridiculous. You can get a bridge that length across here. So yeah, we'll have a bridge here, a bridge there, and just have urchins all around this area. I think, can we get... Yeah, there's urchins up there, so we can sort of just... Why is there a... Why can I put a bridge over there? I don't think there's anything over there. So, yeah. There's some sort of weird island just off the map there, but never mind. Aphrodite's Sanctuary will just go right there, just out of the way from it all. Plenty of urchins around here. There's urchins there, there. I mean, they're all over the place, these urchins. Anyway, I'm going to go and plan out some housing. I'm going to just need 2 housing blocks. That's all I need. I have no idea why the game gives you elite housing here when you can't even build that. So we're not going to be bothering with that. So I'll come back in a bit later once I've planned out my housing blocks. Okay, so here are our 2 common blocks. One here, and there's space to put housing all around the outside and places to put down things like these. Oh, I might just have messed this up a little bit. I could get that there, so that's okay. You just want to make sure there's a path for them to get in, really. And you can actually see the trace of the road where it was put down, all the way through the grass. Anyway, I've got this block set up. There's a block over here. In fact, the observatory might be able to go... Yeah, I can put it over there. Easy enough. Set up a little bit over here, and this is going to connect over to some more urchin keys later, but for now it's fine. So let's unpause. And I've got, this is going to be where all the goods are going to be stored, so all the fleece and olive oil will go here, same with the food, and they'll be within range to come down here. So let's speed this up. And employees needed, there you go. So let's just put down this and this. Does this fit in there? It can, yeah, I can just put that there. And I can just put houses everywhere else. This is sort of like the Lemnos colony from back in the Hercules Labour's adventure. It's a bit of a pain. What's our worker like? 100 people, 58 people. I'm not going to raise wage rates, let's just put down more housing like so. Just put down that and that. Now I've got our urchins going. Let's just in fact destroy more trees, just destroy the local wildlife as it is. Let's see, there's space to put a urchin key there. 1, 2. Like so. Is there a... Oh, there's a bit there, okay, that's why. And let's see, can I just... Let's touch in there. I can actually just north the map and see what I'm doing. And then I can put another one there. And I'll just put a roadblock right there, because this road will go up and round like that to access all that area up there. So there we go. So we've got plenty of urchins. I'll let the urchins come in and then I'll put down a granary to go and get it. Just put it right there actually. Just get. So what I'll do is I'll let this run. I'll come back in once we have a nice big supply of urchins ready to bring to this granary. And then we'll start feeding the people, and I'll come back in once we've fed the people.
Hello, darling. Worship me, and no one will leave the city's embrace.
If you say so, Aphrodite. Well, we have got quite a bit of people coming in and food. Let's just speed this up. We could just put down... let's see. Where am I going to put this common agora? So I'll just put it there, and I'll put all these other buildings along this bit instead. So there you go. Put that there. So food is coming in. These guys are having to wander some distance because I had to go all the way up there. Oh. Let me just say, I'm going to probably say all these wrong anyway. Fevnal has been discovered. I think that's how you say it. So let's see what they do. They're already trading with us. They buy black marble and sell more urchin. So we're able to import 72 urchin out of all these Oceanid cities that are going to pop up as automatic allies. So you'll notice there's some farmland down here. You can't obviously grow food, it's just for the grapes. Which reminds me, what I'm going to do is boost wage rates. We're going to put down 2 growers' lodges just here. Roadblock. Destroy more trees. We don't need tons of grapes, so we can just put down just a little spattering just there. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's just put 1 there. And we can stockpile wine next. There are requests for it, so we might as well get started on it. Okay, so now we've got our food over here. Let's go ahead and feed both blocks at once. Might as well just do both in one go. There. This should be within range to get up here, so let's just speed this up. Yeah, they're both within range. I'll get up to the next level. Yem discovered. Didn't we discover them before? There we go. Yem buys marble, sells more urchin. Oh, there we go. We've got a source of bronze now that I can make my own sculpture and armor. So we're going to get quite a lot of people in. 224 people will come in. And what we will do is we'll put down a... we could put that there. But let's just put it over here out of the way. Don't want them getting too upset by these buildings, since we don't have population monuments or anything just yet. So what I'll do is I'll let this run and I'll come back in if anything of interest happens. But here we go, we've got a gift of marble, which I'm just going to accept, and a gift of olive oil. Took them a while to send that. Let's just put down 2 yards for marble. There. And we can just put employees needed, yes. And this is going to accept olive oil. Might as well just set this to get, really. And you can just get fleece too at the same time. And we can put down all of our inventors things all here. I'm not sure where we're going to put this museum. Probably just dump it somewhere like there, just for it to be somewhere. We are starting to lose money though. We've spent about 7,000 of our starting funds. What's our workers like? Gift of marble, and there's the gift of olive oil. Completely useless at the moment because I don't have anything to involve the housing with. Let's see. Diapria sells fleece, so let's just import. Where are they? Diapria. Can't put it there now. But I can put that. Actually, we don't need a yard to get fleece. We can just have you right there importing fleece like this. This is far easier. And that should be within range. It'd be nasty if it's not. Anyway, so we'll put fleece there, get that evolved. Get some wine produced. Not much, but we'll try to. Now I think, who's it that buys wood? Biminis buys wood. I could sell sculpture from imported bronze, actually. I could sell armor and sculpture with the imported bronze. Okay, I can sell wood to Amphir. No, Biminis, sorry. So let's put down the trade post for Biminis right here. We'll just delete these trees. Again, we're just destroying the landscape of this area. Do that. Yard here for accepting, oops, wood. Let's see, where's the wood one there? And we can just slap a bunch of, oops, misplacement entirely. Let's just put down a bunch of these and just sort of get wood. So then I'll start selling wood. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll let this run. Oh, Palanque is blossomed. So now I've got a trade city over here. What do these guys do? If I can just click on it, it'd be nice. They sell wood and buy olive oil. So there's a nice new trade city that I can now trade with Palanque. They're an ally that's apathetic, that their opinion is low, so they might break trade. But we are starting to get there. So I'll just let this run. We've had our first trade route there. Buying, okay. So anyway, I'll let this run and I'll let the urchins start to stockpile, and I'll come back in once something interesting happens. Well look, a festival at Autoch. Though you are far away from your people here at Autoch, we still need your help to cheer the people in your absence and your deputy Plaxari and plan a festival to Demeter. To make the festival a great one, I need 940 of wine. Which we are starting to produce here, but not much. Oops. So we're starting to get people in. I put down this observatory and a couple of universities, which will boost that. I will need the other stuff anyway. Let's just put down a fleece vendor like so and boost workers. Now can I could import food really. If I need to, I can import food from a trade partner. There's plenty of it. Or I could, in theory, just, you know, dump urchin keys all over the place. But I don't see the value in that really. Let's just do it though. Let's just do that. We'll just roadblock there and there. And we'll just drag that road. So what I'll do is I'll fulfill that request from Autoch. And we'll start to make wood and all that.
Herodotus is sure
Yeah,
to
good.
record this city as the best, and you as its greatest ruler.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, so I'll let the grapes start to harvest, I'll start to produce the wine. And I'll come back in once our housing has started to stabilise at the next level. But it looks as if we're going to need to maybe get a monument at some point. Hopefully we'll get it soon. Anyway, they're within range, so that's good. So I don't need to worry about bringing that closer. So I'll let this run, I'll come back in if anything interesting happens, as always. Looks like another place has been discovered. Chacal has been discovered. Let's see, where are they? Oh, they're down here. They buy fleece and sell oranges. A lot of trade routes are going to start popping up over the course of this mission, I think. Meanwhile, our house is evolved. We also got a population monument that I can now put down, so let's just put it right there and give desirability to all of that area. I haven't met the wine gold yet, but that's okay. What's our population like? Half of the population. Now let's just sell wood. There we go. Let's just destroy more trees and do this. Like so. Now does he reach all the way down here? I don't think he does. Let's just have a look. Festival Autoch, yeah, I know. I'm beginning to think that Archipelago would make a better ruler than you. Try to change my mind by sending 9 amphorae of wine now. Well, I would try if I actually had 9 amphorae of wine to give you. You know, it would make a lot more sense if you just stopped whining. Like an inconsiderate child. Now, can I put in the observatory there? Nope, price decrease for Urchin 22. That's a big drop. Let's just see. I can put that there. There we go. Now, where about this lab? Does that fit in everywhere? Yeah, it does. I can fit that pretty much anywhere around this space. So I think we should be fine. But for now, we're just going to sell wood and boost urchins. So we're getting more urchins in. I might put down a trade post just to import some extra urchins. Might do it from Yem, actually. Yeah, let's just put down Yem's trade post right here. Import urchin. It's like ridiculously cheap now. It's like 14. It doesn't cost anything now to import urchin from here. So let's just import that, and I might import a little bit of bronze once I've got my money woes sorted. So all I'm going to do is again let it run, and I'll come back in if another city is discovered or if anything else of interest happens. I think this was sort of expected. Palanque becomes resentful. It kind of was expected really because of... Why can I not click this city for some reason? But they were going to go resentful, so I'm not too bothered by that. Meanwhile, the trade post for Yem is just about to happen. We just sold a bunch of wood there for 75, so we're bringing back the money a bit. We'll just import urchins at like the most cheapest price possible. I mean, this is just worth hardly anything, to be honest. Start to boost that. These will get access to stuff, but I think they need better desirability. Let's just see. Oh no, they're starting to evolve there, okay. We are missing a lot of workers. Autoch thinks less of me because I never sent anything off, which is a shame. They're loyal, but I can just bribe them with a big gift of wood. I will need to trade with Autoch for marble because I'm pretty sure that's not enough. But meanwhile, we can think about putting down this sanctuary.
Hello, darling.
Like so. How much marble does this need? 37 we've got. Let's just get and fill it up.
Oh, my little wheel of cheese. I need a favor from you.
Here's the quest. Spring of Youth. I, Aphrodite, have heard that there is a spring that grants eternal youth. I must simply know where it is. Find Bellerophon, who has the best sense of direction among all the heroes, to send a deer to find this spring for me. Bellerophon is a new hero. Bellerophon's Hall. There's actually a whole adventure later on which is just based around summoning him. But first of all, let's just put this down. This has got a lot of silly requirements. So you need 15 horses in the city, which is you need 3 full ranches. I think no, 2. Excellent citywide tax coverage. 24 acres of orichalc, and you need wine. So I'm going to have to import orichalc from a trade partner pretty much. I could get it out of Biminis actually, which is actually perfectly fine, but I don't have money. Now where can I put this palace? Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't fit anywhere around here. So for the horses, I'm just going to put that stuff up here because I can make a small industry out of selling stuff from imported bronze. Yem, I'm going to stop importing from there. Fill this up. Let's just connect. No, let's not connect the roads up. So I'll let this empty. I'll move that away. Can I just put the palace in there? I can if I destroy a few more trees. So let's just destroy more. Yeah, I could put that there. And that should run along this bit. Now we'll just provide everyone with access to taxation by a tax collector there. I might as well put one there. There we go. So everyone should have tax access when the guy passes. And once this is empty, which it is now, I'll just delete that and replace it by one for... Autoch's grateful for the wood, good. Tell you if by sculpture, you buy block marble, you're useless, so I might as well just use Viv and Val for more urchin imports. We'll just import up to 12. And over here is where I'm going to set up the stuff for the thingamabob, the what's it called, the horse's goal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run, get the housing up there because we're going to need more people in this city. I might have to spam housing all around the outside and that's going to take a while. So I'll come back in a bit later once we've evolved the housing up to the highest level and I've also got all the other stuff sorted out too. We now have some high level housing here. We've got some townhouses because we have such a shortage of workers here. I don't think these houses will fully evolve yet, not at least anyway. I'm gonna have to put down more houses all over the place and just give them access to things like statues when they come available. Over here I have set up a bit of an import industry. So we're importing bronze out of Yem, we're making armour and we'll sell it to Asium just here. We've got some horses here. I think this is able to... How many horses does this hold? I don't think it says. No, it doesn't say. So probably 6 maybe. Might be 8, I don't know. Vessel Autoch, oh, and there was a request for that. Trade plank has been suspended, which was expected really. Don't have enough grapes because they're not coming in. Let's just put down another 2,000 people, that's great, that's met one goal. Just put another one of those, and we'll just put down another population monument there. Boost the desirability of some housing. Would I be able to... If I just delete that, would that... If I put that there, the whole city would be blocked in. No, it'd be fine because they'd get around there. Okay. So I'm going to put that there. That's going to get deleted. And later when I get a desirability monument, I will put one there and then just sort of put gardens all over the place. Trade of plank's been resumed for no reason. So it's a 1 by there, so that can go there. There we go, that house is now evolved, which is okay. I'll just sort of just cover this back area in gardens, really. Just sort of desirability of the place, essentially. So we're starting to import that. We've got 12 armour to sell. I thought it was sculpture we could sell, but we can't. What a shame. Now let's check Bellerophon here. 12 in lanches, so yeah, there's 3 needed, essentially, to meet the goal. Can I just slot one in right at the top there? Because that would just save a whole load of hassle if I don't have to... Oh no, I can't put it there because there's a bloody a bit of tile there, that's not fair. So I will have to destroy these trees, all of them, and then put down a horse ranch just there. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. There we go. If I could just connect it like that. So I'll just put an extra one up here just to make sure. Might even spam down other things. Do these things buy... no, they don't buy food. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run. and these need access to a monument to boost. So I'll wait for monuments to come in, and I'll just keep running, and I'll come back in once I'm a bit further on. I've managed to recoup some of these losses, because we're waiting to make money here, really. So yeah, I'll let this run, and I'll come back in a little bit later on. Okay, so I had a near crash. I lost lots of money from importing olive oil. It's very expensive. What I recommend you do is don't import olive oil, but just give money away, or say bronze or orichalc, to Atlantis and just ask for olive oil, because you don't really need tons. I mean, there's 24 in there. A big crash was also caused by the fact that this whole housing block had pretty much devolved. So at the same time, I'm just going to put down 2 more houses there, and we'll just put down some housing there, just sort of keep everything stable, because I'm on very high wage rates, and I'm also paying very high taxes to try and boost profits here. So this only needs 37 slabs of marble. You've already got all that from the gift from Autoch, so you don't really need too much. The wood is disconnected, which doesn't help. We'll just turn this into a get sculpture. How much does this need? 6 sculpture. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 8 wood. Can stockpile here. Plenty of trees around, so just 1, 2, there you go, stockpile. Now where do I get sculpture from? I'm gonna get it from over here. We'll just import free sculpture. Try not to bankrupt ourselves while we build this. Your city is now worthy of Bellerophon's presence, so let's have a look. Yeah, we've got everything we need. We've got the ingots of orichalc and the amphoria wine, so the wine's stockpiled enough. I did shift it around, but everything's nice and happy. It's because we're just gone through the 10,000 goal, so I'm going to wait a while before giving money away, because that's going to drain us, which is not helpful. So all I'll do is I'll let this run, and I'll come back in, well, I'm not going to come back in when this is finished, but I'll come back in when we're ready to summon Bellerophon. Okay, so we're pretty much ready to summon Bellerophon, so let's go ahead and send him off to uncover the Spring of Youth. And just after I cut off quite a while ago in the video, an event will happen which will tell you where it is, so you know where he's going. I did have a big crash because I ran out of olive oil to stop importing it, and of course I never requested it, so my whole city crashed. And then just no one would come in to fill the vacant spots because of high taxes, so I had to lower the taxes, and that's why these watch posts are there. Normally I don't put them in, but a map like this, when you need basically a ton of people to sit around the edges, you sort of want to. So let's just send Bellerophon, which wipes out, I think, all of our orichalc, quite a bit of wine, but it doesn't take out any of our money apparently. And all of our horses are still fine, so I don't know if you can... Oh no, we've got to send for Bellerophon actually. Sorry, we're not asked him to come yet. We're not sent him on his journey.
Bellerophon is at your service.
Yes, and as I said, there's a whole adventure later on called Proteus and Bellerophon, where basically most of the missions involve summoning this useless hero. Here he is.
Just once,
But you have worked wonders with this city. You are the Bellerophon of leaders.
If you say so. So yes, he's basically a war hero. He's kind of useless, and we're just going to send him off. And really, I don't understand why they bothered providing him with elite housing. There's no space on this map to put down elite housing unless you destroy like all these beautiful trees over here. But never mind. Anyway, we've got a full storage yard of olive oil over here, so we don't really need to import this much out of there. Really, most of your money comes from just selling wood and taxation, and just a little bit of armor that you can import from Yem, like bronze from Yem, sell off armor to Asium. That's probably about the most you'll get. So pretty much the mission's over, and of course this is a tight map. I mean, look, we've covered most of this area in stuff, and you can see I've connected up all of this. So this is all connected over here now, so it's all big one connected city. I put down these things just to sort of sap up the unemployment, so we'll just delete them now, which is giving us a bit more workers per, but we don't need to do anything more. So we've got this here, which does nothing really. I mean, we're just going to wait for stuff to happen. So yeah, importing fleets out of Diapria, that's best there. Technically, really, you should put the Atlantis trade post somewhere else, but it doesn't matter. So we just need to speed up, and we will win the mission pretty easily.
Thank you very much, my sweet mortal, for my fine sanctuary.
Aphrodite exclaimed while jumping up and down.
And I just love visiting the Fountain of Youth. I think I'm looking younger every day. And I already looked very young. Soon, I'll look like a baby. I'm going to eat some urchins now. Ta-ta.
Why an immortal goddess needs a fountain that grants immortality is beyond the ken of mortals. But if Aphrodite is happy, then everybody is happy. After meal upon meal of urchins, the time has mercifully come to return to Autoch. New trade relationships with the Mayans have been established, and trade with the Oceanids is going swimmingly. Autoch can be sure that it will always have a supply of urchins. Hooray!
That just sounded very unenthusiastic at the end there. So yes, now by opening trade, going through the Biminis mission, basically you've got like 108 urchins you can import at once. It's insane the amount of urchins you can get. I think even Biminis will trade urchins with you as well. So, yep, that was the mission, Water, Water and Urchins, and we completed this first colony of Biminis. And in the next part, we're going to go back to Autoch and develop it further. We're going to build some sanctuaries. How great. I'll see you in Autoch. Bye now.